Ashraf Khalifa, the CEO and founder of Sudanpreneur. So today I'm doing a special Instagram live interview with Janice Beckles, who is the CEO of a organization called B Consultancy. So B Consultancy is a organization that works and helps and supports entrepreneurship and entrepreneurs. All right, I've just got a request from her, so I'm gonna bring her in. Okay, so she's added now and she should be joining us very shortly, hopefully. Um,
Wrong way.
Hello, Janice, can you hear me?
I can indeed. How are you?
I'm very well. And yourself? How's it going? You had a good weekend?
I'm good, thank you. And you?
Not bad, not bad. Thank you.
All right. I hope the lighting's okay. I'm just at my mother-in-law, so let me just adjust this just ever so slightly. All right. I won't be a moment.
All right.
Okay. How's that? I think that's a bit better. All
I think that's much better, yeah.
right. Awesome.
I understand first, first time doing it, so hopefully we have a good experience.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, so
Just cool.
the first question I had for you was to get a little bit sort of opportunity to understand about your background and your sort of yeah, and your upbringing. So yeah, so what in terms of telling us a little bit about yourself, I'll leave to however you want.
All right, Ashraf, I'm not sure if it's me where my reception is. You're coming in and out. So I think what you said is you want to know about more about me, more
Yeah,
about B Consultancy.
yeah.
Okay, so what year are we in? We're in the year 2022. So it is 18/19 years that I've been in business. I used to work, so my background, so my profession, my background was always marketing. So I worked for a number of organizations, companies, marketing, so Sainsbury's, British Red Cross, an amazing air conditioning company, and a few others. So that was my background. But my last employment was where I was working. Excuse me, I was working for an organization where we supported entrepreneurs. So people just like yourself, Ashraf. So this was back in the day when websites were more or less just being used in terms of business. So that was things like Dreamweaver. Okay. So supported entrepreneurs. So supporting entrepreneurs, I got that entrepreneurial bug and started working on my business. Back then, few of the lesser strengths were confidence. So people used to always say, Janice, you should always do your own business. And I would always say in 2 years' time. And then what happened was I joined a program for women that wanted to start a business. So I did a business planning course, a whole range of different training, and there birthed B Consultancy. Prior to that, I'd actually been made, around that time, I'd been made redundant twice, but it was the third redundancy that helped to propel me forward in terms of business. So that's me, Janice Beckles. Anything else, Ashraf?
Yeah, of course. All right. So the next question, you kind of touched upon it. I'm gonna assume that the redundancy played a big role. But what was the sort of that sort of final decision, or final thing that sort of pushed you to making that choice to set up?
The final choice, well, actually, I had, so back then, according to my business plan, my aim was to leave my employer in the December. In the October, I started to get cold feet. I'd already started to do some test trading, and one of the things that happened that was quite fortunate for me, my then employer moved us from a 5-day week to a 4-day week, which for most people would have been a challenge because it's a cut in salary. But for me, it opens up an opportunity because the program that I mentioned, they actually offered me a piece of work. And that piece of work was half day in terms of providing business advice, which more than compensated the drop in salary, but also gave me opportunities. So in the October, as I mentioned, I got cold feet, and I kind of changed the goalpost. But then it got to December, around December the 4th or thereabouts. I was actually on a course about mentoring businesses, and about going through what was it? It wasn't conflicts, but going through times of challenge. And that's when I got the unofficial call from my then employer saying, really sorry, we're going to have to make you redundant. But here's the thing. The same day that call came through, I received another call offering me another piece of work. So those are some of the things that propelled me forwards. It was destiny, as it were.
Amazing, amazing. I love that. Okay. So it was sort of like a mixture of fate and timing, I guess, that sort of made you. Okay. And then I'd like to know more about sort of the journey of like starting point, and then sort of where you are now and how you got there.
Yeah, absolutely. So can I just say, hey, Simone, good to see you. Hey, everyone, nice to see you. This is actually my first Instagram live. So in terms of journey, so it was very much that program which was specifically designed for female entrepreneurs. So there were a range of things from business planning, personal development, something called neuro-linguistic programming, which I absolutely grasped and has just, changed my life in general. And also what I would say is networking. There are still people that I started out on my journey with way back when, where we were doing courses, where I'm still in contact with them now. Some of us do some work together. Some of us, we are still firm friends. So that was really my journey. In terms of the essence, the core of my business has always been enterprise. It's always been helping people to start and grow, and helping people to move outside of their comfort zone. In terms of where I am now, I run workshops for universities. So places like London South Bank University, Ravensbourne University, work with some amazing local authorities, one of which is the London Borough of Islington, currently developing a program working with the market traders. So in terms of reach, there's been a lot of change in terms of clients, but at the core of what I do is very much about working with the entrepreneur, helping them to start and grow. Hope that answers your question.
I love that. Amazing. All right. So my next question for you is, so what was the biggest challenge you faced so far in your journey?
Two challenges. One, confidence. So one of the things that really helped me was the personal development, helping me to step out of my comfort zone, helping me to find my voice, as it were. And then one of the other things is, when I normally introduce myself and say about business, I always say that, if I was to say that the last 18, 19 years has been easy, I'd be lying. It's been great, love it, would never go back to employment. I've had many opportunities, but one of the challenges was around 2008. And that was the time of the economic downturn, recession. There were a lot of changes. There was a lot of, clawbacks in terms of funding, in terms of programs. That was probably one of the most challenging times in my business. But during that time, I started my business and what I'm doing now. So I would probably say the recession was probably one of the most challenging times. It was about, you know, being strong, keeping going, and, you know, just looking at different avenues, different streams of income, as it were.
Okay. So my next question for you is, in terms of having your own business, what would you say the best thing about your own boss?
Variety. Variety is a spice of life. For, you know, for those people that know me and know me very well, they'll know that I get bored quite easily. You know, I'm not one of those people that are just at their desk doing the same old same. Like, I like variety. I absolutely meeting people from all different walks of life, seeing the development years ago or more, and I just get a random email or a random WhatsApp saying, oh, one second, Ashraf, I think my connection isn't too great. Oh, one moment. Yeah, the network's not too great.
Yeah, I
Can
don't
you
know
hear
if
me
it's from
okay?
my side or from your side.
All right, Ashraf, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna, yeah,
I
say
think,
something.
yeah, I can hear you. I just switched off my Wi-Fi, so I before.
I think I can hear you. Let's work with it. I might have to change connection, but
Okay.
let's work with it.
Okay, I'm not sure if it's on my side or your side. So I just disconnected from the Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna try phone um, data. Maybe that's a bit stronger. Um, okay, so you were saying the last question, it would be good to repeat it because you've cut halfway through. So in terms of like the best thing that you enjoy about having like your own business.
Best things are, I would probably, I mentioned about variety, but then also, you know, the journey that people that I've supported are going through, and what they've been through, and accomplishment, and also seeing that growth and development.
Amazing, and that actually is very very good. The next question, which is so what is the typical journey that the entrepreneurs that you work with face, and sort of how's your role in that journey, and yeah, that would be a good thing to find
Okay,
out.
Ashraf, the line's not too great. I'm gonna work with it. If somebody could just maybe just put something in the comment, just let me know even that you can hear me. Right. So could you just repeat that question, please?
Yeah, so what is the typical journey that the entrepreneurs that you work with face, and sort of your
Okay.
role in that
Typical
journey?
journey is having an amazing idea, wanting to go through it. Then sometimes they get exposed to negativity, which could be people close to them that give them that doubt and that unbelief. Then it's where I come in. It's about helping them to build that confidence, and that confidence or that belief could be working on a simple business plan. It could be them working on themselves in terms of some of those different areas, or areas of development, or lesser strengths, or threats. Then sometimes when it comes to when they're about to start, sometimes it could be funding. That could be a challenge. It could maybe be staffing. So it's working with the individual and being innovative and building that confidence, that trust, that self-belief. But one of the key things is helping people to make money that will help them to build that belief so that they can start their business. Hope that answers the question. But the key thing is confidence, planning.
I love that. Okay, and then so you've obviously been in it quite a while, and you've worked with a lot of entrepreneurs. But for me, I'm interested to know sort of the most successful entrepreneurship story that you've sort of.
Oh gosh. Most successful. I mean, oh gosh, that's an interesting one. I mean, there are some people that I've worked with, and they've appeared on, like for instance, startup loans. There's some people that I've helped way back when to get startup loans, and they've actually become poster women or men for startup loans and being able to go to number 10. So there was like a fashion designer that I was working with. She was able to get her products into I mean, the most successful ones are the ones that from way back when, that they're still going now. You know, pandemic, whatever, they're still in business. So I'd probably say the key ones. I mean, you know, sometimes, you know, there's one. There's a guy called Very Puzzled. His name is Patrick. And I'm not sure if some of you remember last year, Channel 4, there was a takeover of, and it was basically all Black, Asian, minority, ethnic businesses. Yeah. And it was great to be sitting, watching TV and to see his puzzles on Channel 4. Yeah, so I'd probably say those are some of the ones, and also, you know, when I'm out and about, you know, seeing some of my clients' products, you know, in the health food shops and different places like that. Yeah, but the key ones are, you know, anyone that started, you know, before the Olympics in London, that's still in business now. That's success to me. That's definitely success.
Okay, and then what is the most common challenge that your entrepreneurs that causes your entrepreneurs to quit or to fail?
To quit.
Yeah, or fail.
I don't have many that quit, to be totally honest. I don't have. Hi, can you hear me? Ashraf? Ashraf, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, I think, now. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me, Janice? Hello? Yeah, now I can hear you. Can, I think Janice is just having connection. We'll be able to continue the interview. a comment or something saying that you can hear me and everything's going clear. Can you guys? And also, if you guys have any questions that you would like to ask Jess, just please write them in the comment section. Oh yeah. I remembered I wanted to pin the comment as well. Yeah. All right. Okay. So yeah. So. See. We've already had maybe 5 or 6 questions. Okay. Yeah. Can you guys actually hear me? Okay. Now Janice has sent a request to join, so I've just accepted her. So hopefully she should be joining us very shortly. Hello, Iloma Art, how are you?
Hello.
Welcome back, Jen.
Hi. Well, I hope that's connected. I'm at my mother-in-law's, so I'm definitely on the BT connection. So I hope that works better.
Okay, amazing. Fingers crossed things are more connection-wise. Okay, so the last question you were, is in terms of last question was in terms of people, like the challenges that cause people to quit. So you were saying that most of the people that you, if they tend not to quit, they might sort of keep it a side hobby or as a soul or something, but that the biggest challenge was premises, and that sort of the most business.
Ashraf, sorry, I
Okay.
I can't hear you. You know.
So,
Yeah. It's kind of going in and out, but let's work with it.
okay. And then so the next couple of questions are my question over the years that we've known each other, and I'm pretty sure you keep an eye on your entrepreneurs. So how have you seen Sudanpreneur develop change over the time that we've known each other?
Okay, Ashraf, I got part of that. I heard something about Sudanpreneur and developing.
Okay, let me try that question. Yeah, so I said we've obviously known each other for a long time, over the years, and I know you keep an eye on your and their journeys. So I wanted to see how you felt has developed and changed over that time period.
Sudanpreneur?
Yeah.
As in Ashraf Khalifa?
Yeah.
Okay, I would definitely say, I mean, well look, you're doing an Instagram live. You've come and you've helped me on a couple, and then most, which is testament to you and your entrepreneurial journey. I hope you caught that. I hope you caught that. Okay. Ashraf, I'm going to switch room. I hope you can hear me. I'm just going to switch room.
Okay, sorry, I think it cut off.
All right. Can you hear me okay? Okay, I've switched rooms, so I'm literally right by the router.
Okay. Amazing. Yeah, sorry. I don't think I heard the answer.
Did you get the answer?
No. I heard bits and pieces.
You didn't get it? Okay. All right. So, I mean, I would just say that, I mean, you're here, you're on Instagram Live. You've got an amazing following on Instagram. In terms of what I've seen you do, you've supported me on a couple of projects. So one is the entrepreneurial programs that I run in terms of the accredited classes. You've been an integral part there. You've been able to show, you know, a wealth of skills, you know, that have helped the other students. And then also on the markets project, you know, there's people that we've literally just met within 5 minutes. You've built rapport with them, you've videoed them, you've captured them, and you're actually providing business support to them. So, I mean, we met way back when, before the London Olympics, you know, and, you know, at the core has always been about entrepreneurship. You know, there's been the digital side, there's been, you know, you have many talents, and it's great to see you walking in your purpose and manifesting them.
Thank you very much. Okay, and then my next question linked to entrepreneur or to myself actually, is sort of what suggestions do you have for me and for Sudanpreneur and sort of development and my path?
Development. Ensure that you grow your network and your following. And I know that you're international because I'm part of one of your WhatsApp groups. I would definitely say, you know, it's about spotting those gaps and making sure that either you or one of your team can spot those opportunities. You know, you're helping people, you're developing people, but basically look to grow your offering and your services internationally and make the most of your skills, especially your language.
I like that. Okay, and then I wanted to find out more about the courses that you do, and yeah, so I'm gonna ask you that, like, it's two questions in one. So the first one is to tell Okay, I've switched the Wi-Fi back on my side, so I'm hoping. Okay. Yeah. So, Janice.
And we're back.
Yeah. So, my question was about your amazing course. So, just tell us about them and how people can join. Sort of where like that leads people once they course.
Okay. It's coming in and out. The connection's coming in and out. So I run a range of courses, level 1 or level 2 in entrepreneurship. It's an accredited course with the institute, everything from assessing your suitability, employment, looking at the viability of your business idea, whether or not, the pros and cons, looking at developing your ideas, marketing. We also do a level 3 course of, well, how do you join? Visit bconsultancy.co.uk, or if you are an Islington resident or you're from one of the neighbouring boroughs, please go to Islington Adult.
Because I'm sure some of your followers might be interested in joining.
Yeah. So the Islington courses, depending on
how much does it cost them?
Okay, hope you can hear me. So the Islington courses, depending on situation, some of it may be free, but courses start from 495 upwards.
So £500, £500 sterling and upwards, guys. And then so a lot of our, well, I mean, a lot of my followers are not based in the US.
Yeah, Ashraf, sorry, the line is cutting in and out. I hope that I heard you. So 400, so that's in pound sterling.
Yeah. And then my question was, does it have to be in the UK, or because a lot of my followers are based in Sudan or
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, we have Zoom, we have Microsoft Teams, so you can be anywhere in the world, time permitting. Yeah, I don't want to be up at 2 a.m. running a course just yet.
How long do these courses last as well?
Yes, we just
like how big?
Normally around 10 weeks.
10, 12 weeks. Okay.
Yeah, they're normally around 10 weeks.
Okay. And then I have 2 more questions to ask you. And then we are also opening the opportunity for any of the guests to ask you some questions as well. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. But the first of the final 2 questions is, so what is it that you do to help people? Talk to me about that you offer.
Okay. Services that I offer, so business advice and mentoring as well. Project management. I can create and develop a suite of courses and workshops. What else do I run? Neuro-linguistic programming, so anything to do with like personal development. So it could be things around confidence, things around business planning, things around breaking certain habits. Those are all the services that I do. You can find them all on my consultancy.co.uk. Oh, I forgot startup loans, funding. If people need like funding and finance, I can help with that as well.
Okay. That's really good. All of you entrepreneurs out there, how can people reach you to take advantage of these amazing services that?
Can you just repeat that question, please, Ashraf? Sorry, the line
No,
isn't too great.
no problem. Yeah, so for all those entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs, how do they get in touch with you to take advantage of your amazing range of services and advice?
Okay, fastest way to contact me, WhatsApp, text or email. So my number is 07737 018367, but just limited on Instagram. So connect with me on LinkedIn. consultancy.co.uk. Hope you heard that.
No problem. I'll contact her. If you go to her information, email address is info@theconsultancy.co.uk. And the best way to contact her is usually on WhatsApp or via text message. And I'm talking about WhatsApp, and she's very friendly, very amazing. So she's put your social media and sort of like how have you affected form of like getting customers in?
Okay, I'm just getting a bit of that. So some of it I do myself. A company that is supporting me at the moment, social media, but they're focusing more on the market side. So the market's in Islam, fashioned, word of mouth, and connecting. Hope you heard that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Where's that case, I guess.
those are the best methods of marketing for me.
And then so those are all the questions that I think else. Is there anything else that you wanted to add or mention or
Anything else that I'd like to add? Okay, I would just say, you know, the key things are in terms of business. Make sure that you surround yourself with positive people, and also make sure that you've got the right knowledge and the right resources. And you know, making the most of your network, having that belief, making sure that you follow up. And you know, having that sounding board, so it could be somebody like myself, it could be somebody like Ashraf, Sudanpreneur, but you know, just having somebody there that can in essence hold your hand and be that sounding board.
amazing. And then also I just wanted to let you know as well, I'm gonna download this video and I'm gonna be able to then send it to yourself, so then you could also put it on your own page as well as on YouTube and stuff like that.
100%.
And thank you very much for
Absolutely.
everything that you've done for me over the last more than 10 years. And I look forward to continuing working together and, you know, spreading that entrepreneurship bug all over the world.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you very much, Ashraf.
No problem. Thank you
And
very
thank
much,
you,
Hamza.
everyone. All right. Okay.
All right.
I'll say take care. Enjoy your Sundays, everyone. All right. Take care. Thank
So thank you everyone for tuning in with us, and I really enjoyed it. And this is the first of hopefully many weekly interviews that I'm going to be doing. So yeah, tune in. My 4:30 till 5:30, and then as I said, I'm gonna put the interview on YouTube and hopefully in a few other places as well. Um, and yeah, have a good day, guys. Really appreciate it.